What is up, monkey investing fam? Today we're going to be going over a trading recap of SPY, some levels to look for to tomorrow, and seeing some possible trades you guys could have taken today to make some massive gains. Alright boys, jumping over to SPY. I always like to start off with a 1 hour time frame. This is where I like to mark my levels. As you can see, very easy to mark and very easy to see areas of confluence in the market. So my levels going into today, I had this one right here, this 385, this 389, 394, and of course 396. Going into today, yesterday we had a sort of bull flag formation being created here, so I was having a little more of a bearish bias today, but of course that is not how it played out. Now there was one level that I was looking into going today, which is kind of interesting. So I like to use the Fibonacci's sometimes, and I find that this was a very good day to use them, and it actually did respect these levels to an extent. So if we go ahead, take the pivot high from yesterday, draw it out to the pivot low of the pre-market today, or the pivot low of yesterday. They're pretty much the same. If we zoom in to the 15-minute time frame, we can actually see we had a clear rejection off of the open, off of this 0.618 and this 0.5 level right here. Now you could have played puts on these. I personally was not able to take puts on these, but I was able to take a different play for a smaller gain. Zooming into the 5-minute, as you can see, we got a perfect opportunity to take puts here. Zoom into the 1-minute for some more clarity on this. Go ahead, scroll over to the starting of the day. As you can see, we had a quick move up and then a quick reclaim of the area that we did initially claim. And this is what I really like looking for, a quick reclaim of this area. We had a lot of volume off the open, so this told me that these levels were in fact true and they did have meaning, as well as a wick being stopped off of this 0.5 level. So this is where I would look for puts here. As we come back down, I'd come up looking for a retest possibly, and as you can see, we're already starting to show some weakness due to the wicks of these candles. As well as this, once we push over this candle, the next candle had very aggressive sellers coming off of it, as well as this, we had a wick up here and just an overall weak candle. As you can see on the next couple candles, we had a massive turn to the downside. This was a move of negative $1.25, which if you transfer into your delta and your options is a lot of money. The play I took today was a simple break and retest. So right here we have a level being distinguished, right? We have this level being distinguished right here. I actually like drawing it with rectangles more. That's just how I prefer it. So we have this sort of level right here, right? And this level was created. We saw it be tested once, tested twice, a lot of wicks coming up to it. So once we broke through this level, we did not reclaim it underneath this Fibonacci. So that told me that we have some strength here. As well as this, we start to have a slow and but gradual push down here, but we also did have a lot of volume. We had a slow push down, and then we had this massive bullish hammer candle. Now the bullish hammer candle tells us that we have a lot of buyers in the market. As you can see, this candle had elevated volume, as well as that had a big wick on the bottom showing buyers were pushing the price and making sure. And this is where I entered calls. I entered calls right here, held through all of this chop, setting my stop loss just below this Fibonacci level. I set it about right here. Setting it below here, I waited for it, nothing touched it, just let it ride. And eventually, boom, we had this massive move up. I took my profits right here on the way up here, and that was a quick scalp for about 20-30%. Now going ahead and looking at the bigger overall time frame of the market today, we did see a general uptrend. We could have like a trend line pushing all the way up today. I think if we do break this, we can see some room to the downside. In either way we break it, we can either push through this level, have a retest to the upside, or I think we can push through this level and eventually break under, maybe retest this and push to the downside. I think that's what's going to happen tomorrow. So some key levels for tomorrow. This 394 definitely played a big role. As you can see, we had two big rejections. I did not take these plays as they were outside of my trading comfort zone. They were not occurring within my trading time of 9:30 to 11. Anything past that, the volume kind of dies out, and if there's any elevated volume, it's kind of an anomaly. As well as this, we had two rejections off of here. We kind of started to wick off into this area, followed by yesterday, so this level is definitely a level to watch. As well as this level right here. This level was bounced off 1, 2, 3 times today, which actually led to the overall uptrend in the market. Alright, looking at next week's economic reports, and as we can see, we have nothing scheduled today, so it was a very clear trading market, just pure supply and demand trading volume. And on tomorrow, we have existing home sales at 10 a.m. So you do want to watch out for that. If you have any open positions, maybe consider cutting them before this time. Maybe consider taking them after. I don't think this will affect the market that much, but it is something definitely to watch out for. Alright boys, that has been it for my trading recap today. Hope this helped you guys out, gave you some key levels, some insight on what to look for tomorrow, and see you guys next time.